Hey everybody, Bormac here for Avernum. It's been a while, but I'm feeling better and almost out of Dwarf Fortress stuff. So I thought I'd get back into the swing of things with my favorite game company. And where did we leave off? Well, as I recall, the last thing we did was go to the castle and get a golden key. Shouldn't that be in here? Did I load the wrong save? This is the most recent one. Maybe I died. Because I was almost certain I found that stupid key. There's a crystal key and an iron key and a stone key and a bronze key. The problem is it's been so long I don't remember what most of this stuff was for. Oh, we have that mission. Well, let's go to the castle and get the key if I don't have it. Alright, you guys. I forgot about you guys. Yeah, I must have died, because I don't have that piece of the map uncovered anymore. Secret room with iron arrows. Arrows. That was an accident, but a happy accident. Where's the prison? Down here? Come on, one step. Pick the lock. The fort beckons anew. There we go. Problem solved. Wrong door. Now, there are a couple of things you need to do for the ruined fort. This being one of them. Now, I don't really want to go after the Slith leader yet. Kinda tempted to go into the unexplored lands over here. Oh, no you don't. No, freaking gremlins. Who in their right mind would ever want to fight gremlins? Was it Fort Remote? Yeah, this way is the unexplored lands, which I think is where this is. We did find the stone. And we did do that. We did that. You know, lacking a quest log in this game is a problem, which is something they fixed in the remake. Sparse forest of scraggly twisted trees that grow in Avernum. They combine with the poisonous mushrooms. I think I read this already. But it makes me think, since it has a special description, that there's something here. Maybe over there? This whole area is one enormous ruin. It seems that at one point some people tried to form a town here. You find ruined cottages, shells of farms, and ragged patches of edible mushrooms choked out by the abundant toadstools. Looks like everything of value was properly cleaned out long ago. You don't have time to search the entire ruin. Sucks for them, I guess. Don't you do it, cow. Thin and sickly cave cows. As long as they're not following me, I guess. Shanas Bizarre. In this distant corner of the distant cavern, you find a small stone building. The entry is covered with a thick sheet of leather. A woman inside greets you, says, "Come in, come in." Some of the entrance says Shanas Bizarre. The structure is small, scented with some sort of strange incense, and packed beyond comparison with all sorts of items, their weapons, armor, and crafts made by humans, Sliths, and Nephilim. Bustling amongst the items is a short, stout, and possibly animated woman with black hair. "Welcome to my bazaar," she says. "I'm Shani, and when someone wants something, they come to me. I'm as useful as I am distant." Well, that's not exactly, ooh, steel plate mail. That is tempting. Other than that, you don't really have anything I need. I'll take the energy potion. See you later. I wonder if her stuff changes, like, per month, because I was watching someone else play, and they, when they, went to shop at the old man by the, Tower of Magi, he had completely different stuff than he had for me. Makes me think that they stock different stuff at different times. Ooh, a cave. At the base of this huge stone mound, you find a large, combined mine of ironworks. Sweaty, sooty men and women pull ore out to process it, so that it may be shaped into weapons to combat the many foes of exile. Near the smelter, you find a blacksmith selling a wide variety of quality armor. It's far nicer than practically any of the armor you've seen in Avernum so far. Iron. Ooh, he's selling steel plate mail too, and cheaper. I could actually afford that. How heavy is it? 70 pounds. Josiah could certainly handle that. Crystal shield would also be a welcome addition. I don't know. He's got mithril chainmail, and it's pretty good, but the mental image of him in plate mail is pretty sweet. I mean, if nothing else, I'm buying the crystal shield because those are pretty nice. There you go. Have anything else I need to sell? No, not really. I can't take this off to sell it. I think we'll just stick with what we've got for now. Oh, wait a minute. That's a blessed steel shield. There we go. like cows, no one loves you. They greet me eagerly. You meet a van of Avernum soldiers. Word of your adventures has spread. They recognize you and greet you eagerly. After trading a few words, they resume their patrol of the roads. Well, aren't I famous? Blosk. Group of very busy merchants who are busy making themselves rich by carrying goods among the many towns and outposts in the Great Cave. When they pass you, these busy entrepreneurs try to sell you some of their goods. What do they got? But you're gonna have to do better than that. Slith? What is this place? Ness. All races welcome? Oh, Slith Village. A gigantic Slith, his green skin is bright and shiny, and his muscles bulge awesomely, sporting a two-tined spear. You look like a mighty warrior. Mighty I am! I know many of the secret paths of the greatest Slith warriors. Secrets? Could you teach? No, a human must do a great deed for the Sliths before we could share our secrets. You have done no such deed. Well, that could be argued because I did find your dang answering stone, but I suppose those guys were kind of a cult off in the distance and not really connected to the rest of Slith civilization, so whatever. Are you a blacksmith? Today I forge my weapons. My spears are my pride, and I love when they used. English is not his first language. Purchase one, and I burst with pride that human use my weapon. The spear is a mighty thing. What makes your spear so mighty? The Sliths use a 2-point spear, not like your human 1-point spears. Make all of iron or steel. It takes great strength to make great strength to use. Great honor. I'm having a hard time reading it because his English is broken. Great honor to you that we let you have them. But you pay big price for that honor, eh? His body shakes with laughter, but only a quiet hissing sound emerges. No thanks. None of us are trained in spears. This must be his bedroom. I don't need his clothing or his bread. Sky. Mighty Sis Sakai, with rich dark green skin, patrols the town. Watchfully, he has a proud regal bearing. He must be their chief. He bows when he sees you. I am Sis Sakai. I'm leader of Ness. We mean peace to you. What you looking for? Watch over my people and deal with the two great forces that surround us, the humans and Darklings. Who are Darklings? Ah, yes, I tell this tale to any human I can, so you can understand us. The Sliths here are refugees, exiles like yourselves from the mighty Slith kingdoms in the deeper caves. The kingdoms are ruled with wisdom and justice and peace. We valued that which you humans valued, but there were rebels. Rebels against what? His face darkens with anger. A band who followed dark powers led by Sis Toss, grandfather to Sis. They were expelled in the mercy of the leaders and came here, threatened by death should they return. Then the humans arrived. As the war started, decades after we arrived, some of us finally rejected Sis. I bet he didn't like being rejected. No, but we had to follow our own spirit. And we learned of the ways of the world we had been thrown from. And since we could never return to it, we decided to recreate it. So we came to the humans in peace and built this town. So that you may hear this, please do not judge us for what a few do. There are as many Slith souls as Sliths. Okay. Anything I can do for you? A mighty deed, perhaps? There is something. Near us is a fort to the northeast, filled with darklings. It threatens us and the humans near here. To slay their chief and come to me, and I will reward you as best I can. I haven't been able to slay the chief yet because, you know, it's been about 30 seconds. Northeast. Okay, I think I've seen that. Nursery. Oh. This small, steam-filled building is a Slith nursery. Immature Slith Sakai of all ages frolic in pools that are much too small, as Brazier struggle to keep them warm enough to survive. The frail creatures fill the air with the sounds of playing and hissing laughter. You notice, however, that they take pains never to get too close to you. A delicate female Slith watches over the babies swimming around in the pools. Are you the mother to these little ones? She sighs, a slow hissing noise. In spirit, but not by blood. I am a sage by trade, learning in choice. By trade, learning in choice. Okay. But I fled the castle of Slithes, and my tome stayed behind. And now my maid and I wait for the war to end. Now I take care of the little ones. Being a sage, you must know about us humans. Too much so, I think. Others of our kind want to slay you. I wanted to learn about you. I think humans could be great friends to us, if our dark brothers do not fill you with too much hate. Who is your mate? Skana the blacksmith. The finest smith I have ever met. Your kind would be well to get weapons from him. Very few of the blades I have seen in human hands are any match for his. Uh-huh. What about the giant magic sword I have? And, you know, the smaller magic sword, or the holy weapon, I guess. It's blessed. Or this perpetually poisoned assassin's dagger. I don't think it's actually poisoned. Why did you flee the castle? Because we have no hatred of humans. When all of us Sliths came to this land, we were crazed and angry. Some of us recovered and gained wisdom. We of Nas are wise and long for peace. And are full of yourselves, but that's okay. I like how they're all on the little mats. When did you come to this land and why? Starts to chant. It's clearly a song she has sung many times before. A century ago it was that we came. I'm not going to sing it because I don't know the beat. Forced through Lost Bahiskva, forced through the tunnel for our dark deeds, our dark thoughts, our lust for blood. We reform, we think, we dream, we hope. We shed our bloodlust in the dream that one day we may return to our great home, that we may be forgiven, be taken in. What is this place I already know about? I'm not going to ask that question. We already know about it. That is a pointer for you to find it in case you haven't discovered it. But I did in my random wanderings. You look like a generic trader. Asp. Oh geez, asps. I didn't ask for this. I also didn't ask for the inability to move one square at a time. Hey, Asp. An old Slith. An old Slith with wise, piercing, lidless gaze. He sits reclined behind a desk. A fire keeps his small house very warm. What do you do here in Ness? A healer. Tend the shrines and greet the humans who come in here in peace, and tell them of us. Well, now I know there's a healer nearby, which I'll probably need as I am going to go fight. A small shrine on this carefully tended island. It's not dark or bloody like you might expect from these strange creatures. It's simple and peaceful. Let's pray. You kneel down and notice that the pools have been provided for you to wash yourselves. You cleanse your hands and feet and return. A peaceful feeling immediately washes over you. You are comforted and calmed. After your time wandering in these violent lands, it's strange to feel so relaxed. Then a small soft voice begins to speak from the altar. Please do not fear humans. You must